Social media has made it easy for bullies to hide behind a keyboard, but with the current political climate, researchers believe instances of racism and harassment on the internet are on the rise as well. As Cronkite News reporter Bridget Dowd tells us, one group at Arizona State University is trying to change that.
I have a lot of friends on Facebook that will share like racist memes or racist videos.
Shy Gary was among several people who attended a dialogue in Tempe Tuesday night on racism and social media. Gary is a fourth grade teacher who says about 95% of her students are children of color.
I remember that like Elf on the Shelf thing was happening, and someone like put a Tigger, and you can probably, guess the other word, and I was just like, this is 2017 and this is still happening, that people are still like, that's okay to use that term, that's okay to share a picture of that.
The program was put on by the Center for the Study of Race and Democracy. Attendees were asked to evaluate how they currently use social media and develop a 21-day plan for how they could use social media for change. CSRD program manager Sarah Herrera says this conversation is more important now than ever before.
We are looking at a political administration that is utilizing social media as a form of communication. We are developing a space where people are going to be engaging with one another in those places in a way that maybe they weren't before, or maybe at a level that they weren't before.
Catherine Nakagawa was one of the presenters during the discussion. She says she believes people should learn to be racially literate.
Just like we learn any other kind of literacy, we learn how to read and write, we need to learn how to talk about race also, and that's not easy to do. We don't learn it in school very well. Usually racial conversations are either ignored or they're sidestepped because it's uncomfortable for people.
This event is part of a series called Impact Arizona, which aims to address current events impacting Arizona communities and American society. In Tempe, Bridget Dowd, Cronkite News.
Some things you can do to combat racism on social media: don't be a bystander. If you see someone being harassed, message the victim individually to offer support. Engage with others who are racially different than you. Don't be afraid to speak up when someone posts racist or offensive content on social media.